Do you believe the Earth is flat?
I know the Earth is flat.
Seriously?
Astrology and flat Earth or true Earth are symbiotic. You cannot have one without the other. If you have a ball and you are spinning, flying through space, chasing this fireball, your constellations would change every now and then. And our constellations have never changed. The stars have never changed. We have the same 12 zodiac signs that we had back in the Dendera stones in Egypt over 5,000 years ago. We're not moving. Every single ancient society knew this. The Mayans, the Aztecs, the Hindus, the Egyptians, every single ancient culture knew that we live in a geocentric universe, not a heliocentric, where we are spinning, chasing this ball of fire while all of these other planets are rotating around us, while all of these other stars are rotating around us. If that was the case, Polaris would move, number one, which is the North Star, and it doesn't. Number two, all of the constellations would not rotate solely around Polaris, but they do. Therefore, we are the center of the universe. Believing in the Big Bang Theory is something that is very common today, where people think, we're the product of an accident and that, we don't have a creator. We're just here to consume and live our best life and not live up to our potential. But if you're the center of the universe, that means that you're very special. That means that you have a creator who is very conscious and cares about you. And when you see yourself as being watched by these heavenly bodies above you 24/7, you start to take your life a little bit more seriously.
First off, shout out to the dude in the video, Isaac, really cool dude. He's been supporting my channel he actually sent me some sea moss gel in the mail. I never got to use it because it kind of broke mid-transit, but cool. That being said, I want to address the rhetoric because astrology in no way proves that the Earth is flat, like at all. What astrology does prove without a shadow of a doubt, which the Dogons were able to see Uranus and outer planets without telescopes, and people early in the day without technology were able to use math to discern that the world is not flat, is that the Earth revolves around the sun. I'm going to say that again. What astrology proves is that the Earth revolves around the sun. This is evidenced by the zodiac. The zodiac signs are not constellations. Astrology uses the zodiac. The zodiac is made up of the Earth's celestial equator intersecting with the sun's ecliptic path. That creates the season. We have 4 seasons relative to this 360-degree ecliptical path. The Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn marks spring in the northern hemisphere. That is 0 degrees Aries, the beginning of this ecliptic path. Hence, the division of this 360-degree path in 4 seasons, and each of those 4 seasons having 3 30-degree zodiac sign seasons. The zodiac. Math. This is why astrology isn't something you believe in. There are people who will tell you they don't believe in astrology and then ask you what the time is or tell the time. All astrology is a space clock. It measures time. They are synonymous. And so in this way that we're able to measure the length of light, this of course lends into the fact that the Earth revolves around the sun to account for, of course, the light we get each season based on the northern hemisphere. So mentioning information about Polaris or what ancient civilizations may have believed, while compelling, is really once again a red herring. It's fallacious. It's a misinterpretation of half-truths that sounds like he's saying something, but he's really... Once again, no offense, but, I just had to clear that misconception. There are astrologers that use flat Earth models, but the Earth is not flat, so there's that.
Debunking flat Earth in 60 seconds or less. We first proved the Earth was a sphere using a literal stick in the ground, so it's not hard to understand. Space looks different to people in the southern and northern hemispheres. I mean, compare the moons. This only makes sense if people in Australia are upside down relative to the northern hemisphere. And what about lunar eclipses? The Earth's shadow is cast onto the moon as a perfect circle. And what about our literal photos of Earth? Do flat earthers use GPS? Because GPS only works because of the satellites orbiting our very spherical Earth. And we can see other planets using telescopes. Why are they spherical but Earth isn't?